doing a probably an hour, maybe a 2 hour afternoon live just of the double barrels, double barrel Friday. Guess I don't have my tab, guys. Let me get that real quick. Be right back. Hey, what's up, Nathan? I wish I had one. Yeah, you probably do. Double Barrel Friday. Oops, sorry guys. That was a mistake. Trying to open up my YouTube on my online here and it's having little problems. Alright, let's put this over here. Hey Micah. Guten Morgen. It's let's see, would that be correct? I think so. Thanks for coming by, guys. I thought I'd do I like doing, of late anyways, if I have the time in the afternoon, doing kind of like my theme in the afternoon. That way in the evening I can do those, fulfill the things people wanted me to do. As in like what they wanted to put on the table. How am I doing? I'm a little tight because of the, we've been raining all day and I just feel really tight, my chest and my throat. And then I had a job get canceled on me that was a 2-day job, and so yesterday and today I just kind of took it more easy. It's not very nice because, you know, money doesn't grow on trees and bills come in. So anyways, but we got some stuff planned out for the coming week. So we had stuff planned for this week, but the flooring job got canceled. Thank you guys for coming out to Desert Armory and more. Appreciate y'all. We lost a couple subscribers last night, but it wasn't too bad. Got off work. Can't talk because I'm driving, but I'm here. Thanks, buddy. That's what counts. Do you charge people for canceling? I didn't because they never put any money out. It was they plan on rehiring me again in a couple weeks when they get back from their trip. I don't get it because it was like, you knew you were going on a trip, so why are you canceling me out? So it makes me think that maybe they didn't want to pay for it right now. Who knows? And instead of saying that, they just said, "Oh, sorry, we're gonna have to reschedule." And I almost had today's reschedule that I was looking at a job. The lady said, "Oh, I can't do it yet." Well, we're doing that one Monday, but anywho, it just is what it is. My service is really bad. Gotcha. I might have to go. Okay, Jonathan. Sorry, Nathan Johnson. Appreciate you guys coming by. 11 of you in the chat. Are those double barrel shotguns? They are CT217. You are new to the chat. Thank you for coming. That deserves a face reveal. Appreciate you showing up. Yes, these are all double barrels. I slowly work on them myself. I actually did a little work on one today and posted it in long format. Let's see if I got something to point here. My pen's not here, I don't think. So I was just working on this one. I just did a long format of this one. I need to heat up the rabbit ears and bend them a little closer to the firing pins here. But we're slowly getting them done. But yeah, they're all double barrels. This one, we still need to find some trigger locks for it that'll match. This one, we're looking for a 4-end on it. But the rest of them fire. Those are all antiques. Like they're from about from 1889 and older. And then these two are modern. This one's from 1960s and this one's from like the 80s. And this is what they're chambered in. We got 10 gauges and we got, that's another 10, and then 12s and 16. This is a 16. That one's a 10 gauge, a 12, a 12, a 12, a 12, 12, a 12, and that back one's a 10. Hey Ryan, what's up? Hey Lisa. What's up, man? Your channel's getting huge. Don't forget me. Hashtag 689. Is that how many subscriptions you have? I had like 2,100 and something last night when I quit, but unfortunately we lost like 50 something because it was about the same amount we lost the night before, which was still barely more than before. It's sad. Like sometimes you work and work for your subscriptions, And then when it rolls back and YouTube takes all the bad people out, you end up gaining like 5. And it was like it wasn't worth 2 hours or whatever. Can't wait to watch your content. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Celine, you are new to the chat as well. Appreciate you coming by. That deserves a face reveal. Thank you so much. Stellium, however you pronounce that. AK's better? It is. You're right. We've got one right over there, buddy. Right there. It's a Kalashnikov. 7.62 by 39, folks. Hey, Mike. I don't remember if you're a new Mike or not. But if you are, thank you for coming by. If you're not, we still thank you for coming by. What year are those rifles on the table? So, Drifter, those shotguns, the first stack here are all antiques. They're from 1889 or 1888 and older. And then these two are more modern. That's a 1960 10 gauge. This is a 70s or 80s 16 gauge. And then that back one's a 10 gauge. All the rest are 12 gauges. This one, I work on a lot of them. So this one needs a forearm yet, and then it'll be good. This one needs the trigger sets, and it'll be good. I just did a long format of working on this one, a couple of them. I still need to put those bunny ears, need heated up and bent closer towards the firing pins. But after that, it'll be great. Yes, I have fired this one and that one. The other ones I was still working on. This one's fireable. This one would be fireable too. It just doesn't have the forend. And then, of course, the 10 gauge here I have fired many times, and then the 16 as well. That's my most expensive gun I own, actually. It's a Beretta Silverhawk 1960, or at least the most I paid for it. That one actually is my most expensive if I needed to replace it. The, what do you call it? The sniper rifle there. Hey, Roy, what's up? Paul, welcome. How are you all doing this evening, afternoon, wherever you're at? I do not sell, Christine. I don't sell, unfortunately, for you guys. But how's y'all's day going so far? Hopefully well. Roy, welcome. CT27 says, what's your favorite gun in your collection? Hey, Ernesto, welcome. I think you're new as well. Appreciate you coming by. My favorite bolt action is the Lapua 338. My favorite shotgun would be this double barrel 10 gauge Beretta Silverhawk. My favorite lever action is that one right there. It's a Winchester Model 92 chambered in 3220. It's from 1895. Favorite semi-automatic is my AK. My favorite revolver is in that case. It's a 460 Smith & Wesson. And my favorite semi-automatic pistol is in that case down there. And it is a Canik TTI Combat. Do you have any World War II bolt actions? Yes, I have a few of them right in this stack here. There's a 1943 Lee Enfield. That's a 303 British. And then over here is a Mauser. That's actually pre-World War II. From 1989, and then around the corner from it, let me take you off the charger. This one right here is a Mauser, or sorry, not a Mauser, Mosin Nagant. That's a carbine. It's a M38, so it's a collector's different edition. Let's see. Thank God it's Friday, right? Hope you're well. Yes, Lisa, we're doing well. It's been raining all day long. Juan Wick says, nice collection. Thank you, buddy. Ernesto, hopefully that answered your questions, Liam. And my favorite collection, what that it was. My day was okay. Thank you. How was yours? It's so. Some of my jobs got canceled at the last minute, and so it was kind of like a pain because I was counting on that money, just like anybody else does when you're your own business person. And yes, today is Shotgun Day, as in like Double Barrel Friday. Yeah. Favorite gun. I'll just tell you right now, my favorite on the table of the shotguns is this 10 gauge, which fires these thingies, these 3.5-inch turkey magnums, 10 gauge, and that's my favorite one on the table. I also hand load 10 gauge for the old one in the back, and then this is a really old paper one that says Winchester repeater on it. That actually would be able to be fired in this right here. It's a lever action, but I would never fire it. You got any plans for the weekend? Yes. I don't have any over-unders, root beer. I honestly don't like the look of over-unders. So, CT, we're planning on, if it's not raining, I would love to do a little shootout. We'll see, though. I got myself a couple things for the business, or sorry, for the channel here. This right here is a camera body mount as well as like a forehead mount. That way I can hopefully do different angles for the shoots that I do for my shorts. That way we can have one maybe on the side, you know, in a camera like a POV straight in, and then like bridge them together. That would just be way better. If you ever went skeet shooting. Yes, Micah. I've done lots of skeet shooting with the family. Hey, Redneck Life, what's up, buddy? Help me, I'm scared. I'm live FN. Don't know what you mean, buddy. R.I.P. Tough. Who's that, my friend? Unfortunately, I don't know who that is. Whoops. Screen came off. Wasn't paying attention to the timer on it. All right. I think someone said something about lever actions. Oh, no, they didn't. Okay. Do you prefer over or side by side? I've never done over. I've never shot it over under. What I do for skeets is actually my, which I'll have them out closer up later today, is my pump shotguns. I am really good with this pump shotgun right here. It's a Sears and Roebuck from the 60s. And the one under it is identical. It's just a Winchester, the model of it. They were made by the same company at the time. What's the oldest gun you have? The oldest gun I have, pistol, is in this little box here. It's made from 1869 to 71. It's a little brass gun, single shot 22, made by E. Allen and Company. Let me put that sound off, guys, so it's not going to irritate either of us. There we go. And then my oldest rifle would actually be, it's not the real long one, it's the one beside it. It's a Kentucky, what do you call it? Kentucky percussion rifle. It's a little hard to see, unfortunately, from right that angle. Let's see here. Let me get you off the stand, guys, so you can see that better. It's this. It's not that one. It's this one here. It's from 1820s to 1860s. Let's see. Hey, what's up, the gang crypt? The oldest shotgun I have. It's a little hard to date these thingies because they're all these shotguns that you're seeing in this first row here are all 1880s, 1890s. I would probably say, let's see, 2 of them are made in America on this stack. The rest are made in Belgium. I believe anyways, because this one right in front's American Gun Company, as well as this one that doesn't have that fire, the what do you call it, the hammers. But all the rest are made in Belgium. But I would probably say that one back there might be the oldest. It's a 10 gauge. It's probably from 1880s, late 1870s. Yes, that is an SKS. Yep, good eye, buddy. That is a Norinco SKS with the stabby point, not the knife type. Hey, CT, appreciate you coming by. You have a great evening, day, wherever you're at. Appreciate you coming by, buddy. Okay, bro, I gotta go. Need to have a shower. See you soon. Thanks, CT. I'll have another live later on in the day. 6 p.m. Arizona time, so that'll be like, what, 3.5 hours from now, roughly. Nice shotguns. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Got to, let's see here, guys. Some of my stuff is moving around here, and that's a little unfortunate. You don't want things moving around on live because they think you're touching it. How are the Belgian guns quality compared to American? I'd say, see, it kind of varies because these things are so old. This American one, I'd say, is pretty good quality. The one without the hammers, that one right there. It's an 1889, I think. So it's the last year that you get shipped to your house. It's still considered an antique. Let's see what that one. That one has a little American Arms Corporation. They sold it to somebody else, and then when they sold it, it was something else. I forget. This is American Gun Corporation too, the one that needs the forearm yet. And then I need to put the little strap back on those here. Someone put a brass strap for strength. Is that a 338 Lapua? It is, Redneck. Yes. That's a Ruger Precision with a Vortex Viper stock on it. I mean, scope. What's the most valuable gun that's never been touched or restored? That I have? I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think of an old one. Like my little pistol I have, that's a little single shot 22. It's worth about $1,000. From E. Allen and Company, made in Winchester. Hey, Bratt, how you doing? Ben Bratt. How's your day going so far, buddy? So yeah, I would say most of the Belgians. I have more Belgians, so I don't know what really to compare them to the American ones. I got the two American ones. They're just old, so anything old isn't going to look good unless you re-blue them and refinish totally. My most valuable is this 1960 Beretta, but that's made in Italy. Okay, young man. Oh, there you go. You must have changed your name, because you used to have another one that was called Gunnerman or something. I forget. You're doing well. Okay, great. I'm hoping to do some content tomorrow if it's not going to be raining on us. I need to do some content with that. And actually see if the third position works. I've never tried it. The guy didn't say anything about a third position, so it's like, okay, what's going on with that, right? But I'm hoping to do the range thing. I got myself like a body strap phone holder so I can wear it on like in the front for better view, as well as a head strap. And then the other camera or phone I can stick on my stand here and then have multiple angles. Bye, you old bastard. Have a great stream day. Hey! I ain't that old. I'm only 35. Come on, man. Be nice. See you, buddy. Thanks for coming by again. Appreciate it. Alrighty here. Got some shells trying to tip over on us here. You have two accounts. Yeah, I've seen the other one, but I thought for some reason it was named differently. Oh, 18. Gotcha. Oh, well, that would make me an older bastard or whatever you said. Definitely older than you. I'm trying to think. I remember when I was 18. Whew, that was a while ago. Thanks for coming by the way. How often do you live chat? So, Paul Gunson, I do lives every evening, and sometimes I'll do one in the afternoon for myself. So, that's what we're started doing to here and there. We've been doing some afternoon ones. But usually 6 p.m. Arizona time is when I have lives normally. You can normally always count on it then. Hey, Nash, what's up? Do you have a 50 cal? I don't. The closest I have to it is the sniper rifle right here. That's a 338 Lapua. This is what it looks like, the bullet right here. It's pretty big. I reloaded this one. It's got a hunting tip on it. Normally it had a match tip, though, because those can shoot at almost to 2 miles. Do you have a 30-06? 307. Don't know what a 307 is. I have a 30-06. Yes, Jackson. It's in, I just stuck it away, actually. It's inside that cabinet. It's a Remington 700, chambered in 30-06, and then I have a Remington 700 270. Hey, Arnold, welcome back. Yes, I have pistols, Nash. I got a lot of pistols. Right now, only one's out. The MP5 clone with HK internals. I got lots of pistols. A 410. Yes, I got a single shot 410 right here. It's an Ivor Johnson, made in late 1900s. That'd be the early 1900s. Naz, yes, that is a Century Arms MP5, and someone changed out all the internals in it. So like the trigger, all the slide bolt, the safety, all that is from an HK, and then I put the on it recently. Yeah, it's a pistol. It's not the military version, so obviously it's not an MG. You should put a super safety. Well, what's interesting, Naz, that switch goes down to that third position, and I've never shot it in the third, so maybe it already has one. We'll find out. We're going to do some shooting of it, hopefully this weekend, tomorrow, if it's not raining. Hey, George, welcome. Don J, how are you doing, buddy? What's up? He says, yo, yo, yo. Appreciate you coming by, guys. Some new people in the chat. If you don't mind, double tap the screen and subscribe. Helps the channel out. What do you think about the British SA-80? Honestly, Nash, I'm not sure what that is. Do you mind clarifying that and expanding my knowledge? I'd love to know. Test the reset on it in the third position. So the reset on it on that one, when you stick it in that and you have your finger on the trigger goes back almost like a millimeter more than the other. A slap on the camera. Give me a little bit. I have to set you down. Was that good? SA-80 is the standard issue British Army rifle. It's a bullpup. No, I don't have one of those then. I might have to look that one up. Thanks for expounding my firearm knowledge there. As I say, you learn something new every day. What about when you're holding the trigger down and letting the bolt go home? Does it fire? That I don't know, because when you let the bolt go home, it's so noisy because it's a slap, you know. I would have to try that, buddy. I'm not sure. Let me put you guys back over here. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of hard to know if it's doing it or not because it's so noisy the way everything slides. Hey, hello from Israel. Did you shoot with a PKM? I probably haven't. Hello from Israel. How are you doing? Welcome. I'm doing great. Well, hopefully he didn't accidentally commit a felon thinking it was semi-auto. Oh, the guy who sold it to me? Do you have pistols? I do. I do have pistols. I have quite a few of them down underneath there, but I have a lot in my safe as well. We got a lot in the safe as well. We'll go ahead and open that up for you guys. Sorry for the shakiness there. Yep, we got the all the pockets filled up. Those pockets are filled up. We got some sitting in there. The one in that case is a Colt. The one in that one's a Colt as well. We got some cowboy guns down there that are 45s. Got a 460 revolver up there, and up in that cardboard box is a 500. Ever heard of the Meriden C30 Chain Damascus SKS? I haven't. That's new, Joseph Cromer. Hey, fellow Arizonan, how you doing, buddy? Got any rain this morning, afternoon? We got hammered here in Mesa for a couple hours. Arizona boys, we actually been raining ever since this morning. It never quit. So yeah, we've been getting dumped on. First, it was a huge downpour that was super hard to drive in because I was driving to a job to look at it. And then it slowed down to more of like a sprinkle, not a sprinkle, more of like a light rain downpour drizzle. You're welcome, buddy. So yeah, we've been getting piles of rain right now. Let's move my stand. Just kind of get in my way here. Till we need it. What's the dream gun money? No object you'd like to own, and you can't say gun. Some hail. Oh, we didn't have any hail that I know of. I really would like an original Colt single action army. That's like the holy grail of one. Barely even touched. That would be really neat. Hey Wade, welcome. You're on the East Coast. No, I'm not. I'm in Southern Arizona. Hello from Iran. I'm Mun. Double driver. What's up, buddy? I think you're new to the chat. We thank you for coming by. In Israel, we can hold one pistol and 50 rounds. That's a lot of rounds of 9mm. Oh, in a mag. I don't have a magazine that big. My biggest magazine for my 9mm is, I think one of mine has a 30. excuse me, I think one of them's a 30, and then I think I have a couple that are 30s for my FN57. Yes, you're new. I appreciate you coming by. It means a lot to the channel. If you like this stuff, double tap the screen and subscribe if you could. You can get an old original head for $5 Recoil on auctions. Let's see here. I'm from the UK, so every question I ask is coming from a place of zero gun knowledge. Yeah, I know. Yeah, sadly. Yeah, some people are trying to do that here to the US, and it's just all messed up in my opinion. Love Iran people. I'm from Israel. Gotcha. Gotcha, guys. So how's your all's day going? Some of you, I was in here already when I asked that. Just curious how the rest of your guys' days are going. And do any of you own any shotguns or double barrels? How much is a box of 9M? You can get them on sale sometimes. I think right now, these ones right here that are called Blazer Brass. I think right now, the same place I got those on sale. They're on sale right now for, I think, $11.99 at my local little store. What is the Makarov with the suppressor? Let's see. I do have a Makarov, but I don't have any suppressors. Let's see, where is that at? Oh, it's right there. I don't have it. Sorry, it's dark. I don't have a suppressor on it. It is a Makarov, though. Yeah, it's made in Hungary. Any Holies? Maybe clarify what you mean by that, buddy. I'm not sure what a Holies shotgun is. Mace, big stuff. Thanks for coming by. Jim Bean says, any World War I guns? I have some stuff that's made in between World War I and World War II, and I do have things that are made during World War I, but they weren't specifically used in World War I. Holies and Sons. No, I do not. Hey, Swala, how you doing? Welcome. Ran a gentleman that inherited his father's collection worth hundreds of thousands. Unfortunately, he kept all his Navy pistols in a bucket collection, dust and scratch. Oh, dude. Those would have been worth a lot of money if they were all original, yeah. Hurt me to see it. Oh, same. That just hurts me thinking of it. My brain's hurting. Nice collection, bro. God bless. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming by. If you haven't, subscribe and double tap the screen. Helps out with the algorithm supporting gun content that's totally legal to do that YouTube hates. So they block us a lot, unfortunately. How do you donate 500? Michael, are you really wanting to? Unfortunately, I don't have anything set up right now for that, I don't think. Let me see here. How would I do that? If you're actually wanting to donate something. Let's see here. Shavala, what's up? An M500? No, I don't have a 500. Well, I have a 500 Smith & Wesson. I missed that part about the World War I guns. You have guns that were used in World War I, or you said I have some that are made during that era, but they weren't specifically World War I guns. There's a lot of shotguns, boys. Yep, those are all my double barrels. Today is Double Barrel Friday. My phone just completely, it took me out of YouTube. Yeah, it happens all the time with me too, even on here when I'm trying to switch the screens. M16's Javada, I have something similar. It's an AR-15 right there. Let's see here, guys. Hey, Desert. At least that's what he says. Hello, Russell. Welcome. Caveman, ever had an ND? Once. Just touching my tablet, YouTube. My 45 1911. I actually put one through the wall in my other house. It happens. Happens just once. Javada, yeah. Right there. It's a Century Arms AP5 with HK MP5 internals. Home defense, birdshot, or buckshot. Those would be... Oh, for home defense? Buckshot, double-aught number 9 is what I would put in. Or you could alternate. Some people alternate them. What guns hurt the most? Honestly, it would be this 10-gauge double barrel right here from Beretta. It shoots these 10-gauge Magnum shells for turkeys. They're 3.5-inch Magnums. And then I have a single-shot 10-gauge That hurts even more. That one on top there. It's a single shot. 357 mag. Yeah, I got one in the safe here. I'll open up the door again. We have one right there in the center. Right there's one. It's a Ruger. Good for quail. Yeah, birdshot is. Yeah, these are really good for quail. The double barrels would. Unfortunately, though, I don't think they're choked. They kind of are because they have markings on the bottom, but how do I prove what type of choking they are being so old because they're all antiques? So I would just have to use my pumps that are modified choke. Liz, how are you doing? And Wednesday I got in car wreck. Oh boy, not good. Jordan Orsando. In this blue box is a Smith & Wesson 460 that shoots 454 Casuls. Zotson is a Stava 80, excuse me, Easy 9. I honestly don't know what that is. You have any side-by-sides? Russell, I got a whole bunch of them. These are all side-by-sides right here. It's my whole collection. I got 9 side-by-sides. I was looking at one that was a 20 on one side and a rifle round on the other from Russia. FN pistol, yes, that one right there is. It's a 5.7. My ribs hurt from the car wreck. Not good. A Serbian Sig P226 clone. No, I do have a P320 M18 and a P365. The G18, no, I don't. I do have a 20. That Glock right there is a 20, which is a 10 gauge, a 10 millimeter. 1911, yes, right there. Springfield Armory. Would you like more European guns or American guns? All my shotguns, almost all of them are European. Most of them are made in Belgium. Then the one's a Beretta, the other one's a Stava, so that's a Yugoslavian. But I like these old Belgium double barrels. I buy them wrecked and then fix them up. Sportman 58. Yeah, this one's a Beretta. That one is a Beretta 10 gauge Silverhawk. 10 gauge. Made in Italy. It fits the 3.5 inch magnums in it. H&K 357. No. What's your favorite gun you ever had? I don't really have one that's my favorite. I have certains that are my favorite. Like that double barrel 10 gauge is my favorite shotgun I own. Maybe you would know, did they make a 10 gauge Grenier? That I do not know, actually. I think my app needs updated for something here. Desert Eagle, I have I do not have a Desert Eagle. I do have something chambered in a 500 that's made by Magnum Research. SBR, short barrel rifle, J.O. Wick, or John Wick. I have something similar to that, but it's still considered a pistol because it's a collapsible brace. If it was a solid, it'd be considered an SBR. H&K or SIG, what do you prefer? I can't normally afford an H&K, so SIG's cheaper. Raymond pistol you have? Raymond? I don't know what that is, but these are the pistols I have, at least in the door. We've got a whole bunch of old revolvers back there, including 2 Colts. Hey, Matt. Storm Chaser, welcome. We got a storm going right now. It's been raining all day over here in southern Arizona. Thunder and lightning booming. My dogs are half crazy of everything. Yeah, that's an MP5 clone. My EDC is a 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson and a 365 6-hour. Yeah, it needs updated. Matt says noise. He says noise, noise, noise. Two guns. No, I only carry one. It's just I alternate. Don't you love how clear the brace stock rules are? I know. It makes no sense, dude. If it's the full length, non-collapsible, that's the same length as a solid stock, in folds, then you're great. It's still considered a pistol. But if it collapses, it's still considered a pistol, as long as it has 2 positions. That one has 3 because that's a locked in 2. But then if it's a solid, like if I take that off and put a solid, which are like, you can get them for like $50, nice ones. Oh, then it's a pistol, it's a SVR. Yeah, you can shoulder both, right. Ever use any black Talon ammo? I've heard of them, I've never shot any. Gun collection, my dad was an ex-military and an M16 M4. Nice. Makes no sense. I know it doesn't. Is the accurate is the MS-16. Quake box. I've actually never seen an MS-16. Is it like the MP5 here? MP5 is that out here? Oh yeah. Most powerful round in my collection, pressure wise, would probably be either the 10 gauge, which fits those 3.5-inch magnums, or my 338 Lapua sniper in the corner. But my biggest round of all, size lead wise, is this old rifle that's really long here, that's chambered in a 5.77 Schneider. It's from 1860. Excuse me, guys. We got a lot of rain today, so I'm kind of tight from asthma. Let's see here. Yes, oh, you have one too. Nice. What brand is yours? Mine's a Ruger Precision. Let's see here. 507283. Sorry, guys, I was typing something in. You have a water gun. I don't actually. Here's the Savage. Okay, so it's the 110 Precision Elite or whatever they call it. I forget what it's called. My dad was an ex-military and shoot. Okay, that one I already read. Michigan is great. Basically, you can have an SBR with limited restrictions, and it counts as a pistol. If you have a CPL, you can basically run SBR in your front seat. Nice. What's the weakest gun in the collection? Probably 22. Do you have a 10 gauge? Yes, Samuel. I have a couple of them. So the one in the very back with the rabbit ears is a 10 gauge from like probably 1880s. This Beretta Silverhawk 10 gauge shoots the 3.5-inch Magnum. It's from 1960. Beretta Silverhawk. And then I have that single shot 10 gauge on top from what's it called? I forget. New England Firearms, made by H&R. And then I have this 10 gauge lever action on the bottom. It's a 1901, made in 1901. It's going pretty good, shooters. What's a gun you regret buying? Honestly, I'm not 100% sure if I have one that I like totally regret buying. It's some that you're like, I don't have to have that and I could resell it. Like this 308 right here. Let's see here, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Samuel. Appreciate it. Why are some guns in the safe, but others are laid out and hanging on the wall? It's called arrangement and how you want to arrange your guns. That's an interesting question to ask, but some you want to show off, some you want to keep in the safe, and you just switch them around. Where's your go-to shop? For pew-pews? GB. Pawn shops, swap meets. I thought it was a policy thing. Not here in Nash, not in Arizona. In California, if you have children in the house, everything has to be locked up by law. In Arizona, I don't think there is that. They don't. I mean, they encourage gun safe laws or locking guns up, but it's not like requirement. Bean bags for shotguns legal for civilians to own. I don't know. I would think so. It's a left lethal round, so you'd think they'd want it. Especially California, if you live over there. I used to. I'm from Arizona, though. I came back home. The prodigal returned, as they say. Let's see here. Hey, Mountain Dirt Bike Rancher, what's up? NFA items got to be locked up and when you're not there in AZ. Gotcha. I don't have any NFA items. Not yet. We might once the tax stamp is gone. As the UK, we get a minimum of 15 years for illegal gun possession. I'm not sure what you get here if you had stuff that was wrong. Like, say if you owned a suppressor or a gun that was illegal in the state you're at. Let's see here. Or like, say you didn't have a something else. So soon, though. Excited to see you get some silencers. Yeah. I would like to get one that hopefully is the same threads on my 1911 double stack. I think it's the same threads as on my 3-lug MP5. That way I can switch them back and forth. Trap, skeet, sporting clays, 5-stand. Traveling, I like doing skeets. I do like with the family. Like we'll have family get-togethers and do skeets, but we normally use pump actions for those. Did you hear about that dude? Which dude, buddy? Stab Lady Nazy? No, I didn't hear about Gimbal. Welcome. How are you? You're new to the chat. That deserves a face reveal. 69 of you in the chat. Thank you for coming by, guys. This is Desert Armory and More. We are in southern Arizona, and right now we are getting dumped on, so we're not dry right now. Thank you for coming by, guys. Do you have any of those exploding termite turrets barrel things? No, I don't. His name was Lowell Dorn. I have to look that guy up. We're going to screenshot that. Let's see here. You should go what? Just got back from the range. Nice, Zeus. I hope to do some tomorrow if it's not raining. Pick up my lady's new shield. Oh, nice. You did. You picked it up. Did you get to shoot it or not yet? Man, it's so tight I can't even use the slide release. So, that's the problem of shields or Smith & Wessons for ladies. They're a little hard for them to pull back. You need something that's a little easier, or for yourself. Oh, Zeus, did you clean your hands, by the way? Did you wash your hands afterwards? Morning. Marley, what's up? How are you? I can't even use the slide release one-handed. LOL, my G36 just fine one-handed. Well, plus it's worn in, too. That would be worn in. Oh, yes, I've washed and showered at least 16 times since I got home and cleaned up the guns. Yeehaw! Really? Doing great. Good, good. Nate, CZ is a really good brand. Easy slides. Yep, they are. Ruger Max 9 has the same problem. Yeah. I'm trying to think if my MMP, I mean my 2.0 bodyguard, it's pretty easy to slide back and forth. Side reduce just tiny, like you can't press on it hard as I can, and the slide won't drop. Interesting. Very interesting. Hey, DeWalt Dyson, do you have any plasma phase rifles with 40-watt range? Unfortunately, we don't. Let's head back to the chopper then. Do you wash your hands multiple times yet? Yep. I need like 10 HR hoop of you washing your hands. 10-hour loop. Oh, boy. 308 Mauser. No, my Mauser. See, it's that long one there. It's a 8mm. An 8mm. Millimeter. Where'd my pen go? I had one out here earlier. Where'd you go, buddy? Where'd that pen go? Turn the camera around and let me see your beautiful face. Lista para listo. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Desert Armory and More. Good, my brother. Glad to hear that, my friend. Appreciate y'all coming by to Desert Armory and More. It's a rainy day today here in southern Arizona. Hey Jerome, how's it going? Good, sir. Been a bit since I hopped in your streams. It's okay, Light Prepper. Asthma is a little tight in the chest today. We're real moist today. The slide has the optic on it, so you can use it to rack the slide. Usually pull the slide release. See if you can catch it. Look, you're right. Okay. Hey, Alicia. Welcome back. How are you doing? Yeah, today, this afternoon, I decided to do another live in the afternoon. It's Double Barrel Friday is what I call it. Double Barrel Friday. And then in the evening, we're going to have another one, 6 p.m. Arizona time with the stuff people requested, which was a variety of stuff. Not a lot, but a variety. Moister than an oyster, Jerome. Hey, last night we actually had a Jerome in here, and I'm like, huh, got the same name. Warm honey water will help with your chest. Yeah, it probably would, with a little lemon in it. I think I got some lemon. Definitely have some lime. Where did I do that pen? I had it out here. I saw it on the table, and I picked it up. Or so I thought. So I thought. I'm not sure, mate. He needs a nebulizer. I have one. I have a nebulizer somewhere. No, what I probably need is one of my twinsies. Yeah, I need one of my inhalers. Probably one of those. Gonna be going live in a bit. Just trying to hype up. Just been feeling slow is all. Yeah, me too. I kind of had a messed up week. I had a customer cancel me the day before the job, and it was a 2-day job. That was a flooring job, so it was making like $800. And it would have been nice to get that, but they're going to reschedule supposedly. Zeus, how it going? Yeah, it's pronounced Zeus, even though it's not Zeus. I haven't had asthma since I started smoking at 16. That should make it happen. I have a lung disease, but yeah, I shouldn't be smoking random. That it helps. Yeah, that is weird. I need to find a pen, guys. Be right back. I caught my dog on my couch. She's not supposed to go on the couch. Apparently, Native Americans use tobacco to deal with asthma. Really? Is Zeus, but you can call me Zeus. Yep. The face, I remember that one. Yeah. Hey, Caveman, is 10 gauge a big boy shell? Never shot one. Is there bigger? So, Caveman, it is a big boy shell. So, we have a 10 gauge right here to 3-inch Magnum. I'll show you what the difference is compared to like a normal. So there's a normal 2 3/4 12 gauge birdshot. They do make 8 gauges, not anymore. Well, they don't make 10s anymore either. They also make 2s and 6s. Don't know about 4. Hey, Yukon. But why not, my friend? Appreciate you coming by, Yukon. To a little old channel like mine. Little old channel like mine. It's getting bigger, though. Getting bigger. Speaking of which, I need to put this up. I can hear your message in your voice. What do you mean, buddy? Looks like I can watch Gravity Falls. I've never watched it. Noise. Thank you for the info, bro. Yeah, you're welcome. I actually have an 8 gauge. That green one is an 8 gauge shell next to that 10 gauge brass one. Tobacco isn't the problem with smoking. The problem is the industry putting more in cigarettes than just tobacco. Yeah, but smoke itself is horrible for your lungs. Just try to breathe in smoke from a campfire. Chokes you up. I make mine. Make your what? Your 10 gauges? Yeah, I do too. My brass ones. Yeah, I don't remember where my asthma is. Only shotguns? No, buddy. These are lever actions here. Those are all shotguns there. A couple militaries. Some handguns down here. And we got a safe down here with handguns. All the way filled up the door. Just get a bag and tubes and suck them up. Suck what up? The tobacco stuff? Dude, the tobacco I smoke is so weak. If I get a pack of Marlboros, I take one hit and it's too tight and rough. Interesting. Brand of safe. This is a Yukon. It's a little hard to read. It's a Yukon Gold made by Browning. There you go. I got it from Sportsman's Warehouse when they had it on sale. Unfortunately, that makes me smoke more. Gotcha. Love Gun. Thank you, H. Burn. Appreciate you coming by. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Mr. Pibb. I like the name. I remember drinking Mr. Pibb growing up. Thank you for coming by. You're new to the chat. So is H-Burn. You're new to the channel as well. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate y'all. This is Desert Armory and more. Thank you for showing up. Second Amendment. Yeah. Henry Dean. Yes, sir. We are. Hey, Ben, what's up? How long have you been collecting? Or you have a shop? I've been collecting since I was 18, and I'm 35. I wasn't smart enough to be a Dr. Prepper. A Dr. Pepper. Oh, yeah. They don't have Mr. Pibb anymore. They have the thing called Pibb Extra. I've had it one time. It tastes a lot like that. Do I fly a jet? No, I do not. H. Bursids, God bless you. Thank you. My lady sold her polymer protection 38 to go down to the price of the Shield Plus. Gotcha. Hey, Pokey Dokey. You're new to the channel, I believe. Thank you for showing up. Welcome to Desert Armory and more. Appreciate you. Like and subscribe, guys, if you could. Unfortunately, I cannot read that. Where are you from? I am from southern Arizona, where it's normally dry, but we're in our rainy season right now. Matt Leba says, hello. Pookie Dookie says, oh. You're going to say, ooh la la, when you see that one, huh? Unfortunately, I cannot read your chat. I don't read Arabic or whatever that is, unfortunately, or Sanskrit. I'm not sure what that is. French. Do I have any French? No, I have a Turkish right there, a Mauser, but I don't have any French, unfortunately. No baguette. No baguette. No soup for you. Would you like help on your Google listing? I could help you with that. Just give me your credit card information. Do you collect meal surplus? A little bit. I got a Cold War SKS. In here I have a CZ, what do you call it? CZ52 Tokarev from 54. I got these two, a Mosin-Nagant and a 303 British, and then the Mauser here from Turkey. So I have a little bit, not a lot. Petra, welcome to the chat. How are you? 63 of you. Could you all like and subscribe, guys? Any 223 semi-autos. Mr. Grit. Hey, by the way, I love your little picture you have for your profile. Ooh, fight, 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 fight. Right there, buddy. 223-556 AR-15. It's a Delton with a Vortex Strike-Fire red dot and a 3 times magnifying red dot on it from Vortex. Let's see here, guys. I actually saw him the other day, Grit. I saw Donald Trump at Charlie Kirk's memorial. I was over there on Sunday. Oh, same, NJ. Man, I miss him so much. Sweet stuff, man. Love your collection. Thank you. I think I see an MP5. Yes, it's a clone, but it is. It's an AP5. Like and subscribe. Thank you, buddy. I really miss that Demo's not here. Love these double barrels. Nicole, thank you. R.I.P. Kirk, love your stuff, man. Thank you. Yeah, I was there. I did a live while I was there. Unfortunately, my battery's dying, and I wanted to save it when like Trump and Vance came up there in Erica. So I just did some pictures of that. But I did a live throughout some of it. It was interesting, to be that high profile, sitting around those people. It was just weird. Kind of had to pinch yourself. And of course, it was sad too, because the reason why we were there. Good man shot down. I got one right here. Gimmel. It's a 5.56 223 AR-15. They call them modern sporting rifles. That is what it was called when the Americans got it in their hands. God bless you. Super sad stuff. Yeah, it is. It is. Very sad. Hopefully the truth actually comes out. Are those brass cases? Yes, Matt. This one's an original. That one's an actual Winchester from the early 1900s. This is a paper one from the 1900s. But I load my own 10 gauge brass and my 12 gauge brass. The 12 gauge is for, all these are 12 gauges, except that back one's a 10. This one's a modern 10, so I can shoot these high power magnums through it. But yeah, and then this is a 16. That's a modern one, 16 gauge. Hey, Michael, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Like and subscribe. I believe you're new. Appreciate you coming by. Another Matt says, hey, cool. What was I gonna do? I don't remember. Where is? Oh, let's see here, guys. Where y'all from, by the way? I'm from Southern Arizona in the USA. Just getting the tablet, YouTube. Just getting the tablet. Young man who just sought discussion and discourse, the same controversy they wanted, and they killed him just for tragedy. I know, right? I'm from Australia. I got a lot of people from Australia here. New Mexico in the house. Welcome, neighbor. You're just next door. You're just that way of me, east. My grandfather just gave me his CZ Model 27. What would that one be? Caliber-wise. Kentucky's in the house. What's up, Nicole? How are you? Maybe I already asked that. Let's see here. Let's put this. Head to home. Connecticut. Wife is from rural coastal South Carolina. Hopefully moving down permanently soon. Gotcha. I'm from Indonesia. Welcome. I think I have a couple people from Indonesia. You're going hunting today. Going hunting? What you going hunting for? I just did dove hunting the last day of dove season for the first season, and then I have whitetail mid-November. What you got coming? I'm going to use my 30-30 and my 270. Let's go, Michael. Yeah, right on. You're going to, with a 308. Sweet. I have a 308 Savage, it's a, what do you call that? Access. Gen 1. So it's not super fancy. Nothing super fancy. Let's see here. Hey, Dominic. Tus enormes dentes. Dentes? I don't know what that one is. I think that's Portuguese. Yo entiende español, pero no Portuguese. Going to hunt a moose and bears. With a 308, a moose? It's a little light. I would think. Maybe not. You're 100 with 308. I have not. I've only shot it actually 8 times. Oh, with the 338. Not yet. I would like to do, I'm put in for, I need to buy a bear tag. It's over the counter here in Arizona. I didn't know that, so I need to buy a bear tag over the counter here shortly. And I'll use that probably. Possibly. I could use my 500 or my 460 pistol. Well, are bears prevalent in Arizona? We have a decent amount. They're not like prevalent. The 308 also have a suppressor and a red dot scope bolt action rifle. Nice. Can you do one shell casing? A tough one. You do one shell casing. What's the biggest gun you have? So, NJ, maybe elaborate on what you're asking there. I'm a little at a loss there. Nicole, my biggest is a 338 Lapua right there. And then technically the biggest caliber is a 5.77 Schneider right here, but it's from 1860, so it's low power. iBomb or Bam says hi. Hello, you're new to the chat. Thank you for coming by. Welcome to Desert Armory and more. There we go. Sorry, guys. We lost the thing right there for a little bit. NJ, what you mean by that? Can you do one shell casing, a tough one? Not sure what you mean by that. Maybe elaborate. Alex Thompson, some black powdered rifles could reach velocities over 1,000 feet per second. Yep, mine probably could. That's a 5.77 Schneider. It's really hard to find those, so you actually have to make them. If you get a brass 24 gauge, and then you cut it to the right shell length, anneal it with heat, and then put it through the dies, which I do have, and then you have to pour your own lead through it. Because otherwise, these are like so hard to find. You have to use the 24 brass shells, 24 gauge shotgun. Works perfect. A lot of people use that. I just need to load some up yet. I don't have any lead, or I should say I have some lead, but I don't have anything to melt it very well. Is there a recommendation, first black rifle, if I were to get one? I found the old Civil War era stuff really cool. That, to me, is just, Mr. Pibb, it's a personal preference probably, and it depends if you want an old one or a modern one. Do you have any Swiss rifles? I have a 303 British Lee Enfield, Mosin Nagant, a Mauser, an SKS. Is Beretta Swiss? No, that's made in Italy. I got Belgium. I don't think I have any Swiss. I was looking at some the other day, a Swiss rifle. It was a 7.5 by something. It was at the Gun and Pawn. Jedediah's back. I'm looking for a new scope for my 308 bolt gun. It's a stage 110 tack. I like prism scopes, but the eye relief doesn't work for a bolt action. Any recommendations? For mine, Jedediah, I use Vortex. I really like Vortex. They're like not cheap and they're not expensive, but they're good. They're all around lifetime warranty, unconditional, good stuff. Do you got any 410s? Yes, Michael Lawman. I think you're new to the chat. I have one. We got this single shot right here. That's an Ivor Johnson from the early 1900s. Charlie, what gun or do you carry to suggest for a small woman? Charlie, I would say a 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson. A Smith & Wesson 2.0 Bodyguard. It's a 380. Get some nice hollow points. Let me see if I got that box that I use for my hollow points. I'm not sure if I got it here. There for 308. That are really good ammo. Where's that at? Oh, just about got it. So these are really good ammo for 308. They're kind of expensive. I think I paid like $25 for 20 of them. But your life is worth it. Unhinged Doorknob says, does the word of Jesus offend you? It does not. I'm a Christian myself, buddy. Straight pull. Yes, it was a straight pull. Also, I like guns. Good for you, buddy. Me too. Elicio, welcome. Matt Laba. Try Arkin. Yeah, they're good too. Do you mean the STG W57? Don't know what that is, unfortunately. I do have some 5.7s calibers, like an FN, and I have a PSA Rock. More guns, more gay. Discuss. Trevor, no, it does not mean that. It usually means the less. Boy Noit. Josue, welcome. Like your jackets? Jackets. Don't have any jackets in here, buddy. Isn't 308 just shortened version of 9mm? Yes. So these are really good rounds for self-defense. For 9mm, these Winchester PDX-1 Defenders. They have a pretty big hole. Nice little rounds. That's why I put my 380. I've got a Vortex. There you go. Phenomenal. Yeah, I love all my Vortex. Do you hunt with your old shotguns? I don't know if you're actually legally allowed to anywhere, Matt Lieber, because they're a lot of, maybe here in Arizona it doesn't matter, but yeah, 380. Sorry, I think I said 308. Sorry. Some states don't allow old shotguns for hunting anymore. I don't know about Arizona. I brought my modified choke shotguns when I did Dove the other day. I have a 357 Ruger, but I think it's too big for me, the kickback. Shoot 38 specials in it then. Or 38 special plus Ps. My LC Smith is a strong, tight pattern duck gun. Nice! I like that. Do I have an LC Smith? I don't. I have two HJ Sterlings. I have a Beretta Silverhawk, two American gun companies, one Eclipse Meteor, one F. Williams. The other one is a NC Greenoch. I have 0 guns and am 0 gay. Debunk that. Good for you, Trevor. Glad you're both of those. Well, as in the one, anyways. I think it's good to at least have a couple guns. Alex, I don't think anybody cares if you have a gun or not, Trevor. Hey, damn, this new iPhone is lagging. What is it? Did you get the new 17? All they do is have rearranged parts, and it's the same thing, right? Nowadays, that's kind of how a lot of it is. Unless they really make some big leap and bounds, it's like whatever. Fox double is a great double also. Nice. There's a lot of double barrels that were made by one company, and then just people put their names on it. Hey, Tactical, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming by. Which one of your guns has the maximum recoil? It's behind me. You would think it'd be this double barrel 10 gauge, but it's actually my single shot 10 gauge because it's shorter and lighter. This one here by New England Arms, single shot 10 gauge. Oh, that one hurts. It probably hits you with 30-something pounds. My wife has a 4-inch Smith & Wesson 19.4 and shoots 308 plus P's out of it. Can shoot the wings off a bee at 10 yards. Good for you. Thanks, Llama, for showing up. Appreciate it. Love my double barrels. What you got? What type you got, Cat Claw? You said you have a Fox double. Anything else? I don't have a Fox brand. Excuse me. Yes, sir, says Llama. Appreciate it. What time is it? Because I want to make sure I don't run too far in where I cut into my time I normally do my other lives later. Love my double barrels. Tactical Llama, do you have any double barrels? I forget. I don't remember. I know FAL Man has one, and then Arms Room has that Lafayette that's a double barrel. You should get a 4-bore. It would be nice to. Where else can we find you? There's my Cash App. Let me put I should put my Instagram on there and my Discord as well. I have a Model 70 Sporter 338 Win Mag. Nice. I have a 338 Lapua in the corner over there. I use Soul Punchers for my Glock 17. Oh, gotcha, mate. Let's see here if I can put my Discord down. What gun you asked from Santa? Right. What do you think about 338 Win is overkill for a deer? For deer, yeah, but it'd be perfect for elk. That'd be really good for elk. I would say it's a little overkill for deer, but hey, it works as long as you don't have too much blowout and you waste meat. War Thunder says hi. Hey, welcome, by the way. I think you're new to the chat. Appreciate you coming by. That deserves a face reveal. How you doing? Thank you for showing up to Desert Armory more, my friend. All right. Let's see. Where'd my tablet go? I usually have it up there with my subscription counter on it. Let's see here. Prime, welcome back to the channel. We'll be live again, too, this afternoon, guys. Or this evening, I mean. 6 p.m. Arizona time. So, like in about 3 hours. You have the new Dodge Ram T-Rex. Nice. Sounds neat. Promise 338 Lapua is pretty expensive. Yes and no. It depends. I have a place where I can get it for, like, $2.75, $3 a round, and I can I reload it myself as well with hunting rounds instead of the precision tips for distance. Let's see. I need to make sure that that's the right Discord because someone was saying it wasn't working the other day. My profile is one on my T-Rex. Looks like nice. Let's see here. Oh, it's actually a capital D. I might have to rewrite that. Still the words out of my mouth. What's your reloading setup? It's pretty small right now. I just started. Have you ever seen a shotgun with aluminum barrels? Nope, and I wouldn't want to shoot it either. It'd probably blow up. Have you ever heard of the 338 Norma? Yes, I have. I have some 338 Norma ammo as well, like the brand. Yeah, I have heard of the Norma, as in the rifle. My wife Ray Lynn said hi. Hello, welcome Ray Lynn. Welcome to Desert Armory and More, along with Matt here. Appreciate you showing up. Believe you're all new to the chat. It means a lot to us to show up. Appreciate it. Acknowledge me, please. I crave the attention. Timu, what's up? I have a shotgun on my channel with aluminum barrels if you want to check it out. Really, Brentley? Ugh. I wouldn't want to shoot something very powerful in that. Noise is Timu. Sig Semper Fi Tyrannus. Welcome. Are you a Marine, my friend? Love Bayards. Oh, beards. Beards. The weirdest gun you have, which one is it? I'm not sure, actually. I would have to collect more US made once. I don't really have something that's super weird. I mean, people might think I do. One of my weirdest is a 9mm shotgun. It's called a 9mm Flowbird. So here's an old box of them. Right here. 9mm Flowbird. I have 3 boxes of them. Let's see. Problem is, my rifle has been in layaway. Model 70, pretty old. That would be a Remington then. It is 2 1/2 inch chamber and pulls apart. Interesting. Hey, what's up, Raging Bullets? Welcome, buddy. Welcome to the chat. Sorry, I'm writing something down, so that's why I'm quiet. I'm looking for something. Oh. I'm not trying to ignore you guys. I just write some stuff down. All right, guys. Hi. Good afternoon. How you doing, Raging Bullets? It's going okay, I guess. Is your Model 70 a pre-64 or War Thunder? I don't have a Model 70. I have Model 700s. Or maybe you're meaning something else. What I thought a Model 70 was a Remington rifle. A Model 70. I have Model 700s, Remingtons. Probably the dumb round I've seen is a 50 GI. It's for that, Kentucky Ballistics, the video 50 Glock. Oh, okay, got you. I don't think I've ever seen a 2.5 inch shell. Not a 2.5. I've seen 2 3/4, and I've seen the mini shells, which are what, like 2 inches? Yeah, I'm ignoring you. Yep. We're a good place to buy 38 Special. My sister wants one. Ammo or the pew pew? Matt says Winchester. Okay. All my Winchesters aren't Model 70s, I don't think. I meant guy that was talking about his ref earlier, that is. Okay. I have a box of Lockbire 12 gauge, spare parts, choke, battered Piper. Interesting. Gun store. Yep. Smell the rust through the screen. It's the best place. Got you. Winchester Model 70 is a bolt action. Yeah, that's what I thought. Mine are Remington 700s. I have a 270 and a 30-06. Thanks for the subscription, guys. Hey, Deepu, what's up? Just putting the tablet down, YouTube, not touching any guns. Deepu, welcome to the chat. Appreciate you showing up. You have a blessed day. Thank you for coming to Desert Armory and more. This question has probably already been asked, but what's the reason of putting the rifles upside down? It has been asked numerous times. So I would illustrate it on a live, but I'm not allowed to. So if you stick those guns right side up, they roll over and fall off the shelf. Almost. You're surfing while you're on the phone. Cool. Welcome. Yeah, if you put those right side up, they roll off the hooks. And so you would not want them to fall on the ground. It's funny. People ask that all the time. Michael says, what? It makes them fit better. Yeah, it does. Like, I'll show you what they look like when they're the other way around. With the ones I can't, because I can't do it with the one with the scope, I don't think. So, see that? They're kind of like falling off. Do I reload shotgun shells? Brass ones I do. See how they're just about to fall off the shelf? That's why. Who inherits these weapons after your passage? Hey, Creepy Pig, what's up? You wish it was you, right? It would be my dad, my brothers, my nephews. You wish it was you, huh? A lot of people probably wish that. Hopefully you saw that Raging Bullet. Creepy Pig, that's a funny name. Thank you, I was just curious. Yeah, I have had so many people ask that question, I can't even count. Do you love blast shotgun shells with smokeless? No, I don't, Bentley. I use these, Pyrex. It's a black powder equivalent. Nice collection, says Anthony. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see here. But yeah, now, see, they sit better on the shelf that side. If you put them right side up, they fall over. Yeah, it's a nice collection. Thank you. Can I have the 257s and the FMK if I die? If you die. If it was me, I would probably shoot myself in the foot the first day. Oh, bummer. That's a bad idea, buddy. You don't want to do that. You'd be Hopalong Cassidy then. Right? Appreciate the subscriptions, guys. We got a couple of them here. Let's see. I think we had 2,082 when we started. Not me, bro. Meaning you wouldn't shoot yourself in the foot? That's good. Let's see. What's awkward as I know several people who have shot themselves in the foot. You do? I've shot my leg with a nail gun and my fingers with a nail gun, but not with an actual gun. We were going to go live earlier, but our Wi-Fi's been going down. Do you like side locks or in my life? Wait a minute. Side locks or box locks? I don't have any. I have one box lock, I guess. I mean, it sort of is. It's the square style right there. Which are non-exposed hammers, obviously. They have some of them have the under, which this one's missing the forearm. I got to find one. But I don't have an under locking one. What sucks? Every time storms or Wi-Fi cuts out. Oh, that is a bummer. I had one ND in my life, and it was a sobering experience. Yeah, my ND went through the wall. It was with my 1911. Stop dating short people. Yeah, she likes leprechauns, mate. Like, a lot. No. Ducks, dove hunting, and clean trucks. Hey, buddy, welcome back. Thanks for coming back, my friend. We're doing okay. We kind of got a little discouraged at the end of the week. Yesterday and today, customer canceled out a job that was a 2-day job that was going to make good money, and I'm out of that good money. So they canceled the day before. But they plan on rescheduling, so... the underlock one is called a serpentine lock like a snake. Ooh, that's that serpente. What's up, Gamar? My ND was a 1911 too, right in my ceiling. Never again. Mine was through the wall, hit the electrical box, blew out the electricity in that room, but not the breaker. Has anyone asked you if they could borrow a gun for Civil War reenactments? They have not. No, I don't have a minigun. That would be fun, especially like if you had one like Arnold used in Terminator. It's a goddamn minigun. Whatever he says. What gun will scare aliens? Hopefully all of them. Not the little pea shooter 22s though. Where's my water? Need to get some water again. Gropinator? Creepy pig. What? That doesn't sound very good. I'm not sure what that means. I have a World War II Tommy gun, but it's a blank. Oh, like it's a non-functioning one. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. That sounds a little weird, creepy pig. Not sure that it sounds creepy. Liz, you said you got stabbed in the foot. Yeah, and so he's figuring, oh, someone short was all around, oh, was around you and stabbed your feet, like a leprechaun or a midget or dwarf. That's funny. Well, I'm not sure what he means by blink. I think he means by like it's an old Tommy gun that's deactivated. Hey, Mr. Watchmaker. Gorgeous shotguns. Greetings from Greece. You are new to the chat. Thank you for coming by, the Watchmaker. Appreciate it. 18 of you. Could you double tap the screen and subscribe? Those are my double barrel shotguns. We have all sorts of stuff. I don't have a lot of my handguns out because today wasn't really about handguns. I'll have some handguns out tonight, though. 6 p.m. Arizona time, USA. The blanks can't kill. No, they can't. I think he means blank cartridges like the ones he used blank them, just powder. Laugh when I pulled it out. What was that again, Liz? Now you're saying funny stuff. That sounds a little creepy. Hey, what's up? Calmine. What's up? How you doing? Sans says, the real one. Give me one. Papyrus called me a pile of bones. Not sure what you mean by that. Show us your pistols. Yeah, those are lever actions right there, Clayton. Appreciate you coming by. You have a Brita shotgun. Nice. I have a Beretta. That's probably what you mean. Right there, I have a Beretta. It's a 10 gauge Beretta Silverhawk. It shoots these 3.5-inch magnums. It's a 1960. Frisk ran away. What do you mean, buddy? Give me HK-47. We got one right there. I was laughing when I pulled the knife out of my foot. Oh, well, you said I was laughing when I pulled it out. And we're all like, don't leave us hanging. Do I have any Mossbergs? Mossbergs. That must be the other one I don't own. I don't own any Mossbergs. I don't have any Brownings. And I don't have any Keltecs. Are you threatening me, Mr. Dangerous Man? Dangerous man, dangerous man. He is so dangerous of a man. Hey, buddy. Welcome. Why do you have so many guns? Because why not? It's America. Cool. You have a Beretta. Is the lighter version of Greta. But very good and reliable. Actually, mine is not light. That thing is heavy. It probably weighs 10 pounds. He need to. Yep. Eternal event. Welcome. Oh, so cool looking. Thank you. Winchesters are amazing. Heyo, I'm a sub. Thank you, Sans. Sans, that deserves a face reveal. Thank you, my friend, for subscribing. Follow his good example. Can you guys subscribe as well? Honestly, America is amazing. SIG P320. Yes, that one right there is. So you have break barrel air guns? No, I don't. You can literally keep a militia stash. Yep, these are break barrel shotguns, my friend. Break barrel shotguns. Let's see here. I see the P320. Might want to keep it lower to the ground, right? You look good, bro. You go to the gym. I do work out, but not at the gym. I just at home. And I'm an active guy. So I do a lot of push-ups and stuff like that. Sit-ups. Do you have a PCP air gun? I got one in the corner over there, that blonde looking one. It's a Avente Air 25 caliber. What is the largest rifle you ever shot? My 338 Lapua. Do I have a crossbow? I do not. I got more guns in that safe too, by the way. It's just I'm restricted on my length. I have you plugged into the charger. That's my biggest gun I ever shot, my 338 Lapua. T Travels, welcome. What's your opinion on Taurus firearms? Joey, I think they're actually pretty good, most of them. If you get the ultralight 38, when they get hot, they warp a little bit, but other than that, they're pretty good. Nice ammo stash, thank you. If I unsubbed and resubbed, can I see your face? Don't do that, please. Marlin lever action on the rack. No, those are all Winchesters, except the bottom one's a Rossi. It's a Rossi made by Taurus. What is my battery percentage? Anyways, 26. Lead is toxic, and so are people, so go figures. I love battle rifles. Thank you. I have a Mauser right here from Turkey, an SKS here, and then we have a Mosin Nagant and a 303 British from Lee Enfield. I'm going to unsub unless we get washing hands streams. We don't need to do that, Zeus. Let's see here. What else we got? I love Winchesters. Yes, me too. I don't have any my Marlin would be, I do have one Marlin. It's this 12 gauge shotgun. It's a Marlin original Goose. It's a bolt action. Let's see, you might get sick. I can't bear to lose you, Jerome. Like I said, I wash my hands all the time. Is that an MP5? T Travis, it's an MP5 clone, so it's called an AP5 by Century Arms, MKE. And we got the folding stock on it. But the guy who owned it before me changed out all the innards to HK. What color is your PCP rifle? It's a 25, buddy. How do you like the 303? I really like it. Yes, that is an original Goose. Marlin original Goose. 36-inch barrel. Do you go to gun shows? I do, but I haven't been to one in a little while. I miss them every time they come into town. Call me Selly. Welcome, buddy. You're new to the chat. Appreciate you coming by. Why the brace? I just stuck that on, actually. We need to shoot it now with the brace. It's considered a pistol brace. 36 inches. Wild. Yeah, it is. Wade says, I think I'm sick from the lead right now. Not joking. Get your blood tested for blood poisoning. Oh, you're funny. Yeah, I believe it's a 36-inch barrel. It's called the original Marlin Goose gun. I'm pretty sure my blood has blood in it. Well, that's good. My blood has blood in it, too. Not air bubbles. That would be really bad if you got air in your blood. Get that in your heart. Ooh. You got a nice collection. Thank you. Could you double tap the screen and subscribe? We'd really appreciate it. What kind of lever guns are those? Okay, so let me go to this one first. We got a lever action 10-gauge shotgun right here. It's a Winchester 1901, made in 1901. Here is a Rossi made by Taurus 3030. This is a Model 94 44 Magnum, made in the 70s. This is a carbine saddle ring Winchester Model 94 made in early 1900s. This is a Model 92 Winchester, hexagon barrel, made in 1895 with a peep sight. It's chambered in 32 Winchester centerfire. And this is a 2520 Model 94, early 1900s. I meant lead. I eat lead for breakfast with my cheap China Beyblades. Hey, Seuss, welcome. That's why I thought that was so funny, because the typo. Thank you guys for subscribing. I really appreciate it. There's more of you in the chat, I'm sure, that aren't. Could you? Do you have a Smith & Wesson Pre-Model 10? I do not, unfortunately. What's the most expensive rifle you own? Rifle would be my 338 Lapua right there. It's a Ruger Precision with a Vortex Venom, or Viper, sorry, Vortex Viper scope on it. My Smith & Wessons, I don't have a lot of Smith & Wesson pistols. I have a 460 revolver and a 2.0 bodyguard. And then I do have two Colts. What's your main EDC? 2.0 bodyguard and 365 6 hour. Depends which one I want to use. Yeah, I swear I can taste metal. Well, you're supposed to if you got blood running in you. Now, sometimes you can taste blood and iron when you're overexerting yourself a lot. like in a race or run up a hill or something. Mets or Marlins? Those are Winchesters, buddy. What interest got you into guns? Grew up around guns. We had 3 guns in the house growing up. My grandpa had guns. We would go shooting with them. My other grandpa we went shooting with. He did hunting. Oh, Mets or Marlin? I thought you meant Marlin guns. Before rifles with iron sights only. Yep, all those are iron sights up the bottom one. Let's see, most of my military stuff would be 2. Someone added the scope on the 303 British. The Rum Ripper. What's up, buddy? Paul Simpton. Prefer rifles with iron sights. Okay. Paul Simontim and Rum Ripper, you 2 are new to the channel. Thank you for coming. Subscribe if you haven't. Welcome to Desert Armory and More. Thank you for coming by. I always be washing my hands before I leave the range and shower after I don't want blood in my blood. There you do again. My first gun was a Marlin 22. Nice. Multiverse RC. Welcome to Desert Armory and More. I believe you're new. My first gun was a 22 as well. It was a bolt action Savage Mark II. Bought it when I was 18. First gun I ever bought, registered my name, and been collecting ever since. Like the beard. Thank you. Thank you. Because that deserves a like, guys. My first gun was a Ruger Mini 14. That's a nice gun to get. Ethan, we don't need people like that in the chat, unfortunately. Everybody say goodbye to Ethan. Bye, Ethan. No one makes me bleed my own blood. Well, if someone else cuts you, or they make you stub your toe or pinch yourself. Mini 14, nice. Oh, excuse me. Is it the underfolder? Like the, what do you call it? The stainless steel underfolder that, what was it? Someone used in some old movie. What was his name? I'm drawing a blank right now. In the Expendables? No, it wasn't Expendables. Something else. Let's see. LOL. That's a reference to something I can't remember. The first gun I ever bought was a Henry Lever Action 22. Nice. The 18. There we go. I have a Lever Henry. It's in the closet. I need to send it back into Henry because it's having problems. My first gun was a Springfield XDS 45 subcompact. Jesse, that sounds like a pretty nice gun. I don't have any... I guess my Springfield Armory is a 45, but it's a 1911. PayPal. Yeah, that's not on there. I do have that. Is that an okay one to share, though? That's what I've always wondered. My first gun was a Taurus G3. Nice. My Dovetail to Picatinny mount. Range today is Henry Marslake. Nice. The first gun was a long, long time ago. I'm in my 60s. Even better. Didn't even notice the red dot was all the way forward near the iron sights. I'm not sure on what you're meaning. Let's see here. Just grab my tablet, YouTube. Nothing else. Nothing else. Let's see. Hey, I own a Taurus G3C 9mm right now. Good for you. I haven't tried one of those out yet. Haven't tried one of those out yet. Let's see, folks. One revolver, which brand do you highly recommend? If you have the money, get a Smith & Wesson or a Ruger. If you don't, you could get some Tauruses, but don't get the Taurus that is the light pocket version that's all aluminum, because when they get warm from shooting, they warp a little bit and they don't want to swing out properly. If that makes sense. Let's see here, folks. Yes, I have 2 classic 1880s Delaware. Nice. All these in this stack right here are 800 or 1880s, 1890s. These 2 are more modern here. Let's see. Yes, a 686 plus. Holy cow, 7 rounds of 3x7. Yes. I would love to get that one. That would be one to get if you have the money. The trigger is pretty good, very crisp break and short reset drum. Thanks. When my lady sold her tourist revolver earlier, the dude accused us of slamming the cylinder shut, and I was like, that's blasphemy. Yeah, it is. Hey, what's up, Alex? That's blasphemy! Let's see here. Colt 1911 is better. If you have the money. See, that's the thing. We were talking about what a person can afford. It all depends on how much money you got. I know better than ruin the timing. Yeah. Joey says, Joey the Roach. I had bad experience with Taurus. The quality control is spotty. The machine work is horrible, at least on mine that I have. Okay. I'm doing pretty good. I'm kind of tight again, though, because of all the rain we've been having. My asthma. Sorry, guys, I'm writing something down. Let's see what we got going here. Mine's fine. My latest torch ball was fine, and the PT92 we have, but all the guns can be a hit and miss. Yep. Paul, I've got a competition series 2-tone. It was tremendous purchase. I love Colt 1908 25 ACP pocket pistols. Those are nice. They're really hard to find. They're super expensive. I have 2 Colts. They're both police positives. Let's see. It's a Colt 32 Smith & Wesson long and a 3220. They're both early 1900s. One's in almost pristine condition. The other one's got some patina on it. Do you look up that dude I sent you? Probably not, buddy. I know I was. Sending prayers to the woman and her kids. Oh, to, which one, buddy? Naive and sold it. Oh, sorry, Jesse. Right. That's not good. You didn't want to do that, mate. He stabbed her in the eyes and legs. Dude, I didn't hear about that. I heard of the one, the colored fella stabbed that, Ukrainian girl in the train. Tried to SA her daughter. Oh, my. SKS. Yeah, I got one right over here. It's a Norinco. From the 50s, so it'd be the Cold War, I guess. The mom hit him with a hammer, but she didn't hit him hard enough, obviously. The stabber dude was white. It was in Arizona. Oh, that one. Yeah, you mentioned that just a little bit ago. Well, that's funny, because you asked me if I looked it up. How would I have been able to look it up when I've been on live the whole time? You're funny, Zeus. Hey, was that an SKS drum mag on the top of the safe? Ooh, Omni, you caught that. That is. I haven't tried it yet. You could leave it full and then not have the spring wound up, and it's perfectly fine. I haven't tried it yet. I need to. The problem is I can't do a mag dump on it because it's too many. There's like 70 in there. And that's against, protocols, YouTube's protocols. You can do like 20 or 21. That's the max, I think. I kind of left for a bit. I wasn't sure if you had another device. No. Well, I have my tablet, but I have it up there usually. Let's see. Your collection is so cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. What else we got here, folks? And Mr. Pip says, what's your opinion on selling guns? I've only really been in the community for about 7 years, and even though I don't shoot everything also that often, I can't bring myself to sell or trade anything. I need to get rid of one of my guns. It's allegedly this one right here, the 308. Just because I shot it 8 times, I'm like, I don't really need it. I got better guns. Captain Hook, yes, if you have the right paperwork. If you do the right paperwork, it's full autos are fine. You got a 2 million cash bond, so thankfully Arizona has good judges. They also have the death penalty here too, by the way, Zeus. Can we see your pistols if you have any? They're in my gun safe here. I can open up the door and show you some of them at least. There's a few of them I have, and then there's some inside. In this case is a pristine Colt, and in that leather case is too. But yeah, here's some of my pistols. Those pockets are full too. Let's see. My lady took a loss selling the revolver. She didn't want a hassle with finding a trusted person to sell it to, so sold it to the store and lost about 140. What's up, Mr. 762 Sky? You got the safe open. Yes, sir. When I don't have my pistols out, sometimes I'll open it up just to give them a teaser. No, I have a Glock 20. It's right there. It's a 10 mil. I'm not a huge Glock guy. That's the only Glock I own. They're too chunky for my opinion. The triggers are kind of garbage, and you pay a lot for what you get. Are they GIs? Which this one? It's the 1911 is a mil spec A1 Springfield. Gotta let the guns breathe. Why does Glock have no safety? I believe they're your 1911 in the case. In the case. My 1911 in the case, it's a double stack. I don't have it out there. It's a double stack thesis made in Turkey. This one is this one right here is a 1911 A1 Springfield. It's not an original, no. The arms room has an original because 1911 have the thumb safety. Glock don't. Oh yeah, they do. Well, Glock has the trigger safety. I believe so. Maybe that's only certain states. Yeah, they have a trigger safety on them. They have that secondary push button on them. Hey, what's up, Bruce? Glock has 3 safeties. A bullet, a finger, and the trigger. Well, plus they have that little thingy on them, too. I used to have a TSYS 1911 45 tanker. Okay. Mine, underneath this blue case, is my TSYS double stack Night Stalker. It's pretty much a 2011. Let's see, I have a Colt 1911 with a 22 conversion kit. Yes, I have the conversion kit too. I actually have 2 of them. One in really good shape, and the other one's a little bit not quite as nice. Nathan Kelly, I think you're new to the chat. That deserves a face reveal. Thank you so much for coming to Desert Armory and More. We do lives every day. We usually do it in the afternoon, and we will have one in the evening here. We usually do it in the afternoon, 6 p.m. Arizona time. I do shorts of shooting, shorts of talking about gun history. You're new here as well, thank you. And then I do shorts of shooting, shorts of hiking, outdoor stuff, mine exploring, cave exploring. But yeah, if you like that stuff, appreciate you coming by. Who's Tim Cheese? I don't know who that is. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you could, guys. Appreciate it. I don't know who Tim Cheese is. I picked up my first Glock ever, a G19 with COD optics, literally a week before they stopped all distribution of it to civilians. Definitely blocky, but was very impressed. Yeah, see, like, they are impressive guns as they are, they're like a tank. They last forever. They're like a Toyota or a Honda of cars. You can usually find a pistol that have a frame safety that are cheaper than without safety for some reason. Glocks have a trigger safety. It's built into them. I have to check out your shorts. Haven't been on my phone long enough. I've been hitting by every live, though. Yeah, I do the same thing. I go through all my lives that I like them all, and then come back to one of them, camp there for a while. Do you EDC carry? I have an EDC, yeah. Arizona is constitutional carry. Hey, who unsubbed? We had 140 there. Naughty. Arizona has constitutional carry, so we can open carry. We can, conceal, doesn't matter. Do you have any Lugers? I do not. I wish, Jeff. That's one of my guns I wouldn't mind getting someday. That and a broom handle Mauser. You from Arizona? Yep, Southern Arizona. Apparently my lady CTS 1500 red dot doesn't turn off. I thought it was shake awake, but nah, it just stays on and adjust the brightness. I gotcha. Yo, I live in AZ too. Really? Wow. Same as Texas. Yeah. Jesse, I have multiple people from Arizona on here. We already had one earlier on here. You live in Phoenix. One of them that subscribed to my channel that has a gun channel lives in that area. Do you know the FAL Man channel? He's from Phoenix. Outskirts. I don't know exactly. We're supposed to do a meetup sometime. FAL Man, he has a channel. FAL man. Him and I are going to collab sometime. And then another lady named Lisa. She was on here earlier. She's from Arizona. And then last night we had someone from Prescott. 2 people from Prescott. I heard of it, I think. Okay. Been waiting for it to turn off since we got the gun home, and I thought it was stuck on. Gotcha. Don't remember. FAL man is the best. He cured my gangrene. What? Hey, what's the question, Justy? Fire away. I visited Arizona a few times. I know Jordan is a tourist trap. Jordan? But man, what a beautiful drive. That hotel they have up there looks amazing. I've never heard of Jordan, Arizona. I've heard of Jerome, Arizona, that's my name. Does 100 degrees in Arizona feel like 90 degrees elsewhere? Probably. Oh, yes, for the broom hail. Yeah, that'd be cool. FAL man also saved me from the dark side of my force. Do you believe in carrying a spare mag? I haven't. When I hike, I do. I usually carry 1 or 2 extra. Onzi Zoo, what do you mean I do? And me too. What do you mean, buddy? I think some little, with you. It's 60 degrees here in Ohio. Right now, we're probably like in the 60s as well. I'm sorry, what was the name of that abandoned mining town? One of the ones I went to? Ooh. There's a Gleason, but I haven't went into those ones. There's a Tombstone, but that's not really abandoned. When I went to the mine, I just listed a short of it. It was from June. I posted it 2 days ago, I think. That one is called Pomono Mine. It's outskirts of Sierra Vista. 71, it'll be 60 later. Okay. I mean, I also carry a spare mag. Gotcha. There's a lot of mines just way out in the desert just sitting there. All over the place here in Arizona. I have some shorts that I posted like 3 weeks ago of me looking at some. I would carry a spare mag, but I can only afford me one mag of hollow points. It is me. It is Jerome, the old copper mine. Oh, Bisbee. Bisbee? That has the well, maybe Jerome might have a mine up there too. I've only been to Jerome, Arizona once for my namesake. My name is Jerome. There's an old copper mine. There's a lot of them that are closed here in Arizona. Unfortunately, they closed them in the 50s and 60s, a lot of them. But Bisbee has an old copper mine, but some of that's still running. They have that old pit mine that's not open anymore. I gave my lady the rest of my ammo for a new carry. Gotcha. J-Rome? We're all J-Rome. Yay. J-Rome is the way you spell it if you're, what is it? Ukrainian or Russian, I think, pronounces it. Spells it that way. There was actually a Jerome the other day in my chat. I broke and don't have the transportation, so I've only been to McGill Homestead. I don't know where that is. I'll have to look that one up, buddy. What's up, Lambin? Lambin, I think you're new to the chat. Thank you for showing up to Desert Armory and more. Appreciate you coming by. Means a lot to the channel. You misspelled it. Yeah. It's called the Jerome Grand Hotel. Incredibly windy roads up and down. Crazy for truckers. Those are shotguns. Yes, they are, Lambin. Those are all my double barrels. Today is double barrel Friday. Those are all 12 gauges, but the back one's a 10. They're all antiques, meaning they're 1898 and older. And then we got these two here. One's a 10, the other's a 16. Any over-unders? No, I don't. I actually don't really like the look of them. Yo, okay, bro. You don't look too happy today. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. No, I was here a couple days ago. Okay. Oh, do I look sickish? A 10 gauge, even better. Yeah, I have a lot of them. I have 4 10 gauges. We got the Beretta Silverhawk 10 gauge right here. And then we have that back one there. That's an old one, an antique. And then we've got the single shot right there. Sorry, not the single shot, the lever action. And then that one up there is a single shot. He's annoyed because I won't stop asking him to wash his hands. Good Seuss things. I don't know. Maybe I look a little sick. I'm not sure. I mean, my throat's a little sore-ish, but that's a little bit. from coughing with the asthma. It's just to get this little tickle. Buddy, we don't need that. We do not need scammers or spammers here. How can we help you, buddy, Mr. Austin? I was just trying to make sure that you're fine. I guess I am. Austin, say goodbye to Austin Marler. Bye. Maybe I look a little, I don't know. Pepper 12 gauge, how much? Nothing's for sale, buddy. I was about to get it. Oh, I got it. Beat you to it. Kilo, you're new to the chat. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Yeah. Bye, kiddo. Austin Marlar. He got the boot. He done got the boot. Pastor Monday, what's up? How's it going? You're new to the chat. Sorry, guys. YouTube likes messing it when I switch it. You're new to the chat. Appreciate you coming by, Pastor Monday. How are you doing? Thanks for showing up to Desert Armory and more. You're doing great. Awesome. No, I wanted to void him. LOL stole my snipe. Okay. 62 of you in the chat. We appreciate you coming all by. Do I own gold? That is for me to know and for you to decide, Mr. Codeman. Godimon, whatever your name is. Thank you. You're welcome, Pastor. I actually preach God's word myself. He owns dirt. FWIW, the hottest I've ever felt was Wichita, Kansas, August. I played golf 100 plus degrees in Vegas and Arizona. Wichita in August felt like legitimate hell. That's because it probably was in like the upper 90s and then it was like, what do you call it? High humidity. Can the donkey support my weight, Jerome? Depends how much you weigh. Do you recommend gold? Probably. I haven't ridden the donkeys yet. I need to start training them more on heavier weight. Haven't felt 111 or 14 years. 103. Oh yeah, it'd hold you no problem. It can hold the donkeys I have can hold up to like 170, 180 pounds. And I'm 165, so we're good. It's 100 over here a lot. Not right now. It's a really cool day today. We're probably in the 60s because it's been overcast and rainy almost all day. I read they can't support like 250. Maybe some can. Mules definitely can hold a whole bunch. Donkeys less. Burros even less because they're smaller yet. There's a lot of more different breeds of horses versus donkeys. Instead of buying gold, buy guns like a Staccato XC. Ha ha ha. Ohio never goes 78, maybe 83 on occasion. Yeah, but it's humid, buddy. I want to get a solid gold 1911. I don't think it'd be solid gold. It'd be gold plated. They don't have solid golds. Wait, there's a difference between a donkey and a burro. Yes. A burro is a lot smaller. They're almost the size of like a pony, just a little bigger than a pony. A donkey is just smaller. They would be like the size of a really small horse. Hottest I've ever felt was Phoenix, July, 120 degrees. Yep. It's about 60% lately. I don't feel sticky. Okay. It's probably lowering now that you're getting into late August or that we're in September. West Virginia's like 80, 90. Dude. Yeah. That's got to be... You get out of the shower and you're all wet again. That's crazy. Yes, loco, hermanos. I know about gold plated, but I wanted solid gold. Doesn't need to be functional. You'd have to find someone who could do that, and that would be a lot of money. A solid gold, 1911. Hey, M. Ben, they are all real. Los todos árabes es real. They are real, buddy. It's never been that bad. I hate West Virginia. My cars would rust in the winter. Oh my. Even the winter, the humidity is high. Yeah. How you doing, M. Ben Handy or Haiti? However you pronounce that. Hawaii. How's your afternoon going? Or evening, wherever you're at. Maybe you're in the morning by now. If you're way over in Australia, you'd be early morning about. Yeah, with guitar, especially some of them, and violins. Any wood instruments, really, you need to store in a dry climate, dehumidifier in it, and all that good stuff. Hermetically sealed stuff, whatever. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm getting tired. They're real, you Curie Diddler. Hug my left. Oh, boy. Hey, buddy, that's pretty funny. Thanks for coming in. I think you're new to the chat. Appreciate you coming by. I'm coming to live with you, Jerome. Oh, live with me. My other spare room, though, is being taken, and this spare room has the guns in it. So we would have to put, which I thought about doing, actually. If you get one of those beds that fold out, they're like a couch, we could stick it right here. And they fold out, and it'd be like a, what do you call it? But yeah, you could put one of those beds right here that fold out. Love your show, sir. Thank you, Mr. Smith. He beat me to it. Yeah. I'll live in the safe. I'll fit. Can't breathe, though, right? Mr. Smith. Yeah, there we go. Futon bed. Thank you for clarifying that. I couldn't remember the name. You're new to the chat. Thank you for coming by to Desert Army More. Gypsy Fickley is new, too. He's from New Zealand. Welcome. How are you doing? Lost the right one in name. Not sure what you mean. Oh, and Nam. Thank you for your service. You're a lurker. Hey, look like you're a good lurker. Excuse me. At least you're not what he was. What do they call those? Bots or rebel rousers? Gypsy says he's doing good. Thanks for coming by. Like and subscribe if you could. We'd appreciate it. Helps the channel. Really, how many do you need from New Zealand? Kelvin, there's always room for one more. Let's see. Serpal, breaks my heart that I've never had a gun and you're owning hundreds. I don't have hundreds. I have maybe 100. Just sub. Thank you, Caleb. Thanks for being a good example. Thanks, brother. I medically retired after 16 years as a combat medic due to seizures. Oh, sorry about that, my friend. Lost my earlobes and got shot off. For reals? Thanks for your service, but I thought you were younger than that. I'm kidding. I'm not a vet. I wouldn't have made it through Nam. People always ask where the name went. The right one. Go to the store, Serpal. I have 27 waiting to get to my 30 mark. Nice. Nice. So I have somewhere between 80 and 100. I have not counted in a while. I should maybe. LOL, I'm not old enough, but I was reincarnated. Zeus, there's no such thing. Your earlobe sounds more like the Korean War. I've heard horror stories. Yeah. Yeah. There are some horror stories from some wars, unfortunately. And it wasn't just the opposing side that we were fighting. The Americans did some of that too, I know for a fact, because this older gentleman I knew, he told me some stuff that his dad did to some of them that was very repulsive. Let's see. You got get a night vision if you don't already have it. I do not. We would love to. You have gouged ears. Okay, sorry about that. I tell people I was shot in the ears. Okay. What's your favorite personal gun, even though it's not as performative? Serpal, not 100% sure what you mean by the question there. I don't have a favorite gun, but I have like favorite categories. My favorite shotgun, favorite pistol, favorite revolver, this, that. My favorite, I would say my favorite pistol, I'll just tell you that one, is my TTI Canic Combat. Hey bro, how much did all the cost together? An estimate, just wondering. I honestly do not know, Jesse. I've been collecting since I was 18, so I do not know. I did 3 deployments to both Iraq and Afghanistan. Well, you were there at least. I appreciate that. Man, lobes are 5/8 inch and inch wide. Okay. I'm a big gun owner myself, brother. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for supporting that content, guys. He said he subscribed earlier. My Courage 01 instead of my garage. Welcome to the chat. You are new. I appreciate you coming by. Thank you. To Desert Armory and More. Thanks. I see a lot of shotguns there. Can you get over what they are? They're all double-barrel Belgians. I'll take you off the charger and put you down. So we got a 10 gauge in the back, and all the rest are 18 gauges. Sorry, 12 gauges. I buy old ones, then fix them up. They're all pre-1889, so they're all antiques, those ones. Then we have a modern 10 gauge here, and then we have a modern 16 gauge. It's double barrel Friday, so yeah, they're all double barrels today here. So let's see here. That's an awesome collection you have. Thank you. Let's see. Everyone smash that like button and subscribe because this room is awesome. He found the cure to my osteoporosis and gave me $1 billion. Yeah, right. Very nice, sir. Beautiful collection. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. My phone's dying, so I can't keep it very far. Just like and subscribe. Thank you. Guys, follow that good example like he did. You just did it in time because we're about to close this one down because I have another live in about 2 hours. I have another live. No worries. Keep that phone going. My local shop actually has an 18 good old shotgun from our sale double barrel. However, I don't think I'll ever find ammo for it. A double barrel 18 gauge? How much is it? In what brand? Yeah, I subscribe too. Thank you. Appreciate it. And like, good. No, bro, don't leave. I have to, buddy. I have to go here soon. I'll have a live in 2 hours. My best gun in the collection is an HK SP K5. Nice. So is that similar to my AP5? Let's see you sleep. No, I don't need to sleep. I need to get on with life and do stuff. I just came on for the afternoon, and then I'll be on again live in the evening. But yeah, I hate to let 43 people go, but that's how many people are on the chat. Guys, before I leave, to Stevens 650. Okay, yeah, it's a little high, although it's a rare. Before I leave, guys, could you all double tap the screen and subscribe? You have a PO FMB5 also. Okay, mine's a Century Arms. Anyways, I lost my train of thought there. Yes, sir. There you go. Thank you for coming to Desert Armory more. Appreciate you coming by, guys. I am going to shut off the live. We're going to go out live here in about another 2 hours or so. We'll be on again. I got to rearrange what's on the table and put on the requests that people had. So, Spencer, you came in a little late here. We're about to leave. So if you like the stuff, subscribe, like. We do gun content, but we're just getting off the live right here. We will be live again in 2 hours. Have a good evening, bro. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Whoa. Where does he look like that? Who does he look like? People say I look like Prince Harry. Yes, sir. Thank you. Sorry, H. Harris. Unfortunately, we were just closing down the live. It was a double barrel Friday. We are going to be live in 2 hours. So if you guys want to return, in 2 hours, we will be live. Appreciate y'all coming by. Remember, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Trust God in those times of uncertainties instead. And ask Him for help, and He will shine light on your pathway. Thank you all. You have a blessed day. We will see you in about 2 hours. Till next time, folks.